This video, I'm going to be going a lot deeper into just like all the different struggles and all the different things I went to actually be able to get to where I'm at. I did around like 15K last month at 17 years old. I kind of like with that, it's kind of like a funny thing because a lot of people, once they get to where they want to go, they kind of forget all of the stuff and all the things that it took to get there, right? So I'm going to be going a lot deeper into that. You're probably watching this on the other side of the screen, around the same spot, probably doing under 5K a month, working a job, maybe you're being in school and not essentially where you want to be at. I was there like literally a year ago, so I know how you're feeling and I know where you're at, and I'm going to be going a lot deeper into how I got out of that. This is going to be like organic, off the dome. There's not scripted at all. It's just breaking down my story and how I got to where I'm at right now, because I realized I haven't been documenting my life and I kind of regretted that. So going back, last year September was like the first time I ever even got into the online space. I started from like the agency standpoint, ran into that, started cold calling. It was kind of like a foot in the game, and I just really grinded out. Was doing like 200, 300 cold calls a day, really pushing with that while being in school at the same time. So my schedule was like literally wake up at 6 a.m., cold shower, go to school from 7 to like 2:30 ish. 3 p.m. get home, cold call session from like 3 to 6. If I had like sales calls, I'd take them from like 6 to 7 to 8, just depending on like the time. But I'd cold call for like 4 or 5 hours a day minimum. And then from there, I would just take sales calls for the rest, hit the gym, sleep. I did that on repeat for around 3 to 4 months straight. From there, I realized that there was something that was lacking as far as what I needed to do and where I needed to go. And for me, what I thought that was sales, because I was like hopping on a lot of these sales calls, and like the leads, the people I were talking to just weren't interested, that kind of thing. Looking back, sales was one thing, but I just didn't have good leads. But at the same time, I was pretty bad at sales, and thinking that it was sales actually helped me out a lot, because I went and I paid $7,000 for a mentorship that I didn't think I was gonna do, but I ended up doing it anyway. And then from there, one of the biggest things that like I was told, which is actually very true, whenever you go all into plan A and like you genuinely push as hard as you can, other things start to open up, right? I went all in on plan A, which was agency. I scaled that to like 5K a month, 6K a month, and then plan B opened up, which was going to high ticket. And then from there, my mentor that I actually bought that for would like convince me to go into high ticket sales. So I went like all into that, and you know it was kind of brutal, right? Like 3 4 months went by. I probably made around like $300 month to month, and this was around like the April time, right? So April I probably made like a couple $100. May I made $300 in the month of May off of high ticket. Mind you, I still had like my agency clients paying like retainers, um, and then in June, I I think I made like $1,200, right? So those 3 months all in total, like off high ticket, I made like 2K max. And then July, like it just sparked, and then I hit my first like 14.9K month, right? In the first 15 days of July, I was at 9.9K, right? And then boom, August, another spark. I hit a 16 or a 17K month around that, right? And then it just kept on compounding and compounding because of all of the work that I put in that nobody saw from April, from May, from June, and from March. All of that work that I put in compounded into those months, eventually to where I'm at right now. It's October, and I'm on track to hitting like another high 5 figure month or another like 5 figure month, right? So like all this goes to show that like if I can do it, I was in a high school classroom. Now I'm in online school, but I was in a high school classroom last year at this time, thinking like how am I gonna make this work? Thinking like I need to scale an agency or I need to do something there, not really having my head on straight, not knowing what I should be doing, to getting to where I'm at right now. All of that within like a year, right? Through all like the trials and tribulations. If I can do it, like why can't you? Whether you're 15, 16, 17, 18 in high school, whether you're like above 20 and you're working a job, right? Like if I can do it, you can too. And a lot of people kind of have those limiting beliefs that they can't change anything simply because of all these things going on, whenever in reality you get to fight for what you want to keep and you get to fight for what you want to go. So if you're going to fight for your limitations and reasons as to why you can't, you'll get to keep them. But if you get to fight for reasons that you want to, you'll also get to keep those things as well. um But yeah, I just wanted to make this pretty cut, raw, organic. There's like a lot of details and minute things that I didn't go into, like moving out at 17, like all the small details. But that's just like a very baseline video on like how my life has been going over like the past year. And I might just make another video on like where I really want to go and what I want to do within like the next year, the next 2 years, kind of like where my head is at as far as that goes as well. Um, Most you probably won't see this. It's probably gonna get like 10 views or something like that. But I just want to have it set in stone here for me being consistent with content as far as that goes as well. But yeah, if you guys got to this part, thank you guys for watching and peace.